Welcome to the maiden edition of Insurance Industry 2015 Mega Conference. Theme: Developing Insurance Business for National Growth. Courtesy: Insurance Industry Consultative Council, iicc.
I'm doubting it. I say, oh, do you know Mrs. Ashaye? Okay, let me call her. What do you say your name is again? And then I call her Mrs. Ashaye. Do you know so and so person? Before I start trusting. That's not good enough. Stability. Assurance. You're selling assurance. We want to see it in your packaging. We know you know it up there, but we want to see it. We don't know that you know it. Want to see confidence that you're selling. You're selling confidence to the public. Don't worry, we'll be there for you. Be confident in this venture you're going into, because we will back you up. You want to see your protective mien. We want to see it. You're selling protection. You're selling peace of mind. It's okay. Relax. We are here. Relax. We want to see it. When you dress up in the morning, when you package yourself, when you walk into that office, we want to see all of these things represented in the way you comport yourself. We want to see class rolled into finesse, into prestige, and into character. You must be able to package yourself to show and project all of this. So professionally, your brand should communicate your personal brand, not your corporate brand, because enough advertising is done in that area, but personal brand, and these are the brand, people who carry and deliver the brand to the publics. Your personal brand must communicate credibility. Trust me. Trust me. It must communicate ability and capability. I'm capable. I have the ability to deliver, but not just saying it, I want to see it. It must communicate that. It must communicate trust. Trust me to deliver this thing. Trust me. I'm looking at you. You say, trust me. You know, one button is missing from the jacket. Trust me. Am I trusting you with the no, I can't. Trust me. Every other sentence has some error or whatever. Trust me. And I'm wondering to myself, this is not, I can't trust, this is not credibility talking to me. Your personal brand must communicate style. It must communicate class, and it must communicate grace. No tension. Because you are carrying peace of mind. You're carrying peace of mind. So style, class, and grace. I just want you to take a look at this picture. Can you see the picture? Can you see the picture? Yeah. For the ladies, what's there is making this lady look executive.
See this woman, it's me.
What is making this lady look executive? Sorry? I can't hear you, ladies. Her class. What exactly in her dressing? Everything. You can see everything is in its place, and everything is so tastefully put together. And the clothes is not looking like something that has slept inside the suitcase for 2 days. Well groomed, well ironed, well turned out. There's nothing looking, it's not Class does not reside in money. Oh yes, look at that. Look at this and tell me, where is the money there? Hello. No, I want us to just talk now because the truth of the matter is that many people say, how much are they paying me? But the truth of it is that everything we're all wearing here, every single thing, I don't care where you bought your clothes from, you can get a substitute. You can get a duplicate copy properly. And the person who is wearing the bend down pig that has washed it, ironed it, packaged it properly, she will stand beside you and you won't know the difference. Hello? And I'm talking from experience. So what I'm saying, class does not reside in money. Class does not reside in status. Class does not reside in position. Class is a state of mind. It's an attitude. It's something you need to develop. It's a thinking. It's a way of thinking of who you are, of what you represent, and how you want people to interface with you. Dress the way you want to be addressed. That's a very, very clear statement, and it is key, and it's affecting many of us today because we don't believe it, so we don't package ourselves, and so it doesn't work for us. How do you make a great impression? Number one, don't tell yourself lies. I usually tell people, I say, stand in front of the mirror, look at yourself critically, and tell yourself the truth. Mavi, these shoes, they have seen better days. Mavi, you're not speaking well. You need to do something about it. It doesn't project you as class. It doesn't package you. Mavi, package yourself. Learn to see yourself as others see you. You know the reason why many people get into that debate of, do you know who I am? Do you know? I will show you who I am. It's because they can't see who you are. There's a disparity from who you say you are and who they can see. So when you remove that CEO, managing director, what all of those things, when you have not shown people your card, do they see substance? Do they see credibility? Do they see respect? Or is it after you give in the card, okay, you to that a small front desk person, take my card, tell your guy I'm here. He say, hey, sorry sir, I didn't know you're the MD of hey, sorry sir. What does that mean? It means that before, they did not see you as MD material. They did not see the CEO material. It's the card that validates you. When that card is gone, unko, because we are not all going to be where we are. We'll grow old, we'll move out, or we will not, or we even retire or resign or whatever. But you will not always be here. What are you going to do? Understand the dignity of what you do. Take pride in what you do. Take pride in selling insurance. Take pride in promoting insurance. Take pride. That's what I do. I remember a long time ago in the 80s when I had my first car. I had the first car, which I was very proud of. But the second one, it was a bigger car, so I bought a second hand. And then I had a mechanic. In his workshop, people will come in their Mercedes-Benz, in their BMWs, and then when they want to clean the cars, when they want to repair the cars, they will cover it with a dust sheet so that they will not stain inside of the car. Then when they finish, they clean all the grease marks and everything. But my car, which was a Fiat 131 white, they will just, in fact, when I get there, they would have and I would be the first person to drop my car in the morning. When I go back to pick it up, they say, Madam, sorry, we've been very busy. Busy doing what now? I brought my car first. And then they won't even do anything. They will just do it. They will leave their mechanic fingerprints all over, dirty the car, mud, grease, all sorts on the carpets and everything. And then I will see the way they are treating the other car. So one day I told the man that I say, this car is the only one I have. This is my pride. This is something I drive. This is my Mercedes Benz. This is my aeroplane. This is my helicopter. If you don't treat it that way, I will take my car away. The man said, take your car. So, but you need to understand the dignity of what you do. If you don't project it, nobody will help you to project it. The truth of the matter is that though he said take your car, by the time I started to take my car away, they all came to beg me. But the message was clear and loud. Be happy with what you do. Be happy with what you do. Show that you're satisfied, you're content. You love what you do. Speak well. Package yourself. How you say what you say matters. Work on yourself. Spend time. You've been speaking like this in all your life, and 30, 40 years and things. And then they'll say, just take us one day. One day we want to change the way we speak. Take us in diction. How can you change it in one day when you've been speaking all your life this way? Spend time. Spend time on yourself. Quality time. The time you spend on investments and all of those things. Spend some of that time on yourself. The time you spend, in clubs, the time you spend, relaxing. Spend time on yourself to improve yourself. Learn to speak well. This thing I'm talking about, speaking well, I tell people in my organization, and when I'm teaching in class, I say this is a bloody leveler. There are certain sounds that once you start talking, immediately water finds its level. It doesn't matter what you're wearing. Appearance, can take you in, can open the doors, but once you open your mouth and you start to say the thing that man talk is that, thank you for thinking. All of those things, immediately water finds its level. Immediately. Watch out for the good syndrome. Jim Collins says, people don't ever become better, they don't become excellent because they are content with where they are good. They are content. We are okay now. I'm doing well. We are making profits. It's okay. That man, if he's blind, it's his business. He's jealous. He's whatever. I'm just okay. I'm comfortable. We are so much in our comfort zone because we are just doing okay. So much that we are not looking at the next higher level. The good syndrome is a detrimental syndrome. It's a deterrent to us excelling because we are already comfortable. Don't be comfortable. Don't relax. Be mindful of prevalent toxic traits. There are a lot of toxic traits that people inadvertently or unconsciously do. A lot of toxic traits, toxic things that you really should not be caught doing. Picking your teeth in public, scratching in public, all of those things are a complete no-no. Chewing and talking at the same time, your mouth, everybody's seeing the masticated food in your mouth. No. Those things are not things that project you as a classy person. Prepare for each important encounter, says Oprah Winfrey. She says, luck is a matter of preparation, meeting opportunity. And in poise, we say, if your prepared long enough, if you're consistently prepared, opportunity will seek you out. Nothing comes by luck. There's a lot of preparation that has gone into it. Pay attention to the 95-5 rule. The 95-5 rule says the last 5% of any effort at all you put into anything can give you 95% of a lasting good impression. So don't rush to send that paper, proofread it. Make sure it is devoid of errors. Don't rush out of the car, and rush into a meeting. Check your shoes, that they are not dusty and muddy. Check that your hair is well combed. Just check all those things that detract and remove 5% every time you interface with people. Observe the 95-5 rule. Success is a very interesting concept, because the truth of the matter is that it's all based on perception. If you dress, if you act, if you promote yourself, you look like you are already successful, more success will be attracted to you. True? Yeah. Nobody invests in failure. Nobody invests in average. Success is quite interesting. If you're already successful, you become more successful. If you're struggling, it will be difficult. You have to package yourself and see how successful people dress and package themselves so that you can package yourself that way. Always dress for the next higher level. So, your clothes must have 3 things that indicate success. Number 1, it must fit, no brochure, and no too tight. It must not be so tight, everything is showing. When everything is showing, it doesn't show class, it shows crass. Everything. Because even if you're fully covered up and everything is tight, it's still showing crass. It must be smart. It must be smart. Okay, I'm talking to the ladies now. Eh? Okay, we are coming to the men. It must be smart. No, don't say it's dress down Friday and you wear towobobe buba to work, or something that is flowing. It makes you look like as if you're going to the market. And it must be appropriate. Many times we don't wear the things that are appropriate for each occasion. We don't package. Just say, oh, I'm covered up, I'm dressed. Don't dress for dressing sake. Dress for each occasion and dress for personality projection. Now, so let's look at the men now. What's wrong with this suit? Quickly now. Men, what's wrong with this suit? Eh? It's okay. Are you sure? What's wrong with it? The tie. What's wrong with the tie? Very quickly, this suit is too busy. The suit is striped, the shirt is striped, the tie has and then look at the pocket kerchief. Everything is just too much. And many of us dress that way. Look at this one. Yes, now, gray and pink go together. But look at it's too much now. Too busy. Too busy. Even in this place, some of us are dressed like that. So when you go into a place, this is what people are judging instead of what you're saying. That's what they are judging. Look at this one. That is what? That's a comedian. You will be surprised if we go around now. Let's do some networking exercise and you will see some people looking. All right. So, but look at this one. But this is somebody that is going to work. Oh, let me tell you, we went out on the streets. Oh, some of them. Look at this brochure. Papa dash me. Coats. Look at this one. Look at the trouser. It has plenty folds at the bottom. Maybe he is thinking that he will grow into it one day. He will grow taller. But look at this. This is smart. This is suave. This is beauty class. This is panache. This is, yes, lovely. That's what we are looking at. I need all of us to read this together. 1, 2, go. Wait, stop. 1, 2, go.
Kind of class, first class or low class. You must develop it first, and you have to read the second.
Many of the things we blame other people for, many of the things we say, no, look at this front desk person, she's so rude. Because you see, the way they assess you will determine whether they should add ma or sa to their greeting. And it doesn't take up to 30 seconds from walking from that place to this place. They see you say, good morning, how may I help you? Then somebody else comes and say, oh, good morning, ma, how may I help you? Then another person comes and he stands up, good morning, sir, how may I help you, sir? The sir and the ma is a condition of your first class or your no class. There's no middle class. Not in these things. You are either first class or you're no class. And many people are living with the consequences of no class. Are you? Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mavi, for that wonderful and excellent presentation. You've really challenged each and every one of us this morning. Thank you very much. 7% content, experience, 93% personal branding.
Door openers.
Door openers. It's either first class or no class. So, gentlemen, ladies, where do you want to stand? Is it first class? Is it no class? Where? I think we need to talk to Mavi after the session. Mavi, before we go to the audience, I have one quick question. Why does it seem that Nigerians don't really have interest in insurance? Why? Thank you.
Nigerians cannot see the icing on the cake. They can only see the pound cake, and for them, that is not relevant. You know, everybody wants to see that what you're selling is important, is necessary, is important to their lives. You know, you hear people say, this is my life here, this is what, so they need to see it, they need to feel it, and that's the reason why I think that, you know, the insurance practitioner will need to do much more. I have been saying actually to myself, in fact, there's so much facelessness. Like I know I've been paying NSITF. I have been paying that since I started working. But I don't know where the money is. I don't know who. I don't know. We can't see the people. We can't see. And instead, we are just, they are asking, so I'm just thinking to myself, many times, Nigerians are not interested because they don't even know. They don't know how important it is. We don't know. I should stop saying they because I'm part of them. We don't know. We can't see it. We cannot see how important. We cannot see how it's relevant to our lives, how it betters our lives, how it makes us, better human beings. We can't see it. Instead, somebody would prefer to go and build a house instead of saying, okay, I want to insure my life for my children, or I want to do, they say, no, that house belongs to my son or something. And even the insurance on it, they feel, oh, it's a waste of time. So this is very key. I think that people need to see, they need to hear you more, they need to understand, the importance of insurance to our everyday life, just like everybody else, anywhere else in the world.
Thank you, Mavi. Can we now go to the audience? Questions, comments, contributions?
There's somebody putting up.
Somebody.
Oh, 2 people.
2 hands over there.
Okay. Yeah. Yes.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Olufunke Adenusi, Corsumate Insurance Brokers, and I'm proudly an alumnus of POISE. Mavi, in the picture of the lady you showed to us, I observed that the lady had her hands intertwined. I portray that as a lack of confidence. Can you give an opinion?
Okay, the lady was sitting down at the table, in a conference. So it's not a lack of confidence. The only time when it becomes lack of confidence is when you're maybe addressing a crowd and then you hold your hand like this. It shows that you're actually nervous or you're not sure of yourself. But when you're sitting down, at table, in a conference, at a meeting, it's okay to fold your arms, but not to do this, because this shuts out everybody. Yeah. But just fold your hands. You can do whatever you like with your hands, okay? Thank you so much. Yes. Maybe they should all just, if they have a question, just stand by the...
I have a question. My name is Shola Ogweso. I represent Consultative. This evening, we're supposed to have a ball dance. So how do you expect us as ladies to dress? The men are supposed to have a black tie. So how should we dress?
Can we have another question so that she can take all of them together? Okay, question, more questions. Yes, gentleman over there.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I'm Bola Ogunlulu of the Nigerian Shippers Council. Yeah, wonderful presentation there, but the fact still remains that, yes, you have an agent that he wants to go and market. You have to consider what are you paying the person to dress very well. Of course, you know how much a suit costs. It has varying degrees and costs are quite different. I want to believe that nobody will want to dress shabbily anyway. It's an individual thing, the way you present yourself. But we mustn't take it away. Perhaps the insurance industry will pay dress allowance so that they can come out corporately very fine. It's a portion of your income. And being that as it may, it's not like you have to give it up. In summary, no matter how we dress and present ourselves, the fact still remains that our integrity is very key in this business we are doing. In the GSM revolution now, we know it's pay as you go. But insurance is not like that. If you pay premium, you have to put a promise. Yesterday at this hall, where we were discussing what annuity and the issue of program withdrawals are, we should be able to determine what is our integrity. Is annuity actually what we need in the market? Yes, of course, if annuity is what we need in the market, then a program withdrawal should not be an alternative. So we should think along that line and see what we can do for the industry to move forward. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Adeyemo Adejumo is my name. Private Delegate number 304. Thank you, Mavi, for your presentation. I think there are two issues there: personal branding and industry branding. And I believe that one way or the other, we are addressing the personal branding, even though we have not invested much in it. To me, I think the critical issue to us is that we don't have much on industry branding. And that has been creating a lot of challenge for the acceptance of insurance products, no matter the amount we invest in the product. That's the issue of the cake and the icing on the cake for the industry. And I believe that gathering like this should begin to look into how we come together as an industry to brand ourselves to an acceptable level as the banks, as well as the communication industry, in such a way that